can start, doesn't matter, more people will join. And let's start connecting to the breath. Just pay attention how the breathing moves in and goes out. And let's straight acknowledge infinity. Yeah, not getting confused with the ego, with the stories, with the emotions. No need for that. Just expand and expand immediately to infinity. It takes only a millisecond, even less than that, because we just have to drop the mind and acknowledge infinity. If you want to use an image of an explosion, of something that explodes to infinite particles, and as you're expanding your mind to infinity, or better say, not to infinity, as infinity, observe the breathing. The nature of the mind that it will shout and cry and will try to really get your attention. But that's the practice, to be very, very vigilant and strong and clear. Be the queen, the king of our existence. So once the mind acknowledging infinity, slowly or fast, it will come down. Okay, so 3 components: infinity, heart, and breath. Try to feel that when you inhale and exhale, you're aware of those 3 components. Your mind is infinite, and at the same time aware of the heart and aware of the breathing. Let's acknowledge that the breath as well is expression, or we can say physical expression, of infinity. So when we inhale with the awareness of all there is. We're pulling the life force from the whole creation. Really try to be infinite with your mind. As infinite you are, the effect of the life force in your system will be stronger. Breathe as infinity. Now, why do we need to say, I am breathing, and not infinity breathes? So let's say swap. I am not only infinite, infinity am I. And breath process is infinity, or the whole creation breathing. Why do I need to say I am breathing? It's just a thought. Actually, it's not true at all. And maybe we can even acknowledge that I'm not breathing, I'm breathed. It's effortless. It's beautiful. To make it more powerful, let's acknowledge our unity. That we're here, a group of radiant being, infinite being, connecting in a circle of love and light, acknowledging the presence, also our physical existence, and acknowledging for each other our luminous existence. As I'm infinite, everybody else is infinite. As am I expression of divine expression of creation, the other person exactly the same. But maybe the other person in this moment is too absorbed in the mind, in suffering, in difficulties, and they cannot acknowledge it. So by me acknowledging it for myself and for them, they can rise beyond the difficulties. So let's form this circle and breathe together as infinite being, supporting each other to rise for the highest vibration possible. And the highest vibration, we know we are there because we disappear as individuals. Yet we have complete awareness of me and everything as one. And just to share that the minute I brought this image of the circle, I disappeared. Yeah. So we just show how much power our mind has when we're acknowledging the presence of each other, how powerfully we're affecting each other. So if you still holding tight, or you feel that your system is still holding tight to the tension, to the ego tension, to the physical tension, just invite the love of the community to support you, the love of creation to support you, and surrender to that. No need to do anything. another technique. If you're still fighting something physical, emotional, mental, so just invite that part of you that's still struggling to synchronize with infinity. So, for example, if I feel that my mind still carries some tension, I'm inviting my mind to synchronize with infinity. When I do that, I must be clear of the sensation of blockage in my mind, as if to signal to infinity what's need to be synchronized. If I feel that my heart is still a bit heavy, same. I have to keep the awareness of infinity and the tension in my heart at the same time, and then invite synchronization. Awareness is what unites everything, the whole creation together. So when you aware of tension and infinite expansion, you allow synchronization and healing. So just take a minute and go through your system. Even if there's still a very subtle tension, just invite it to synchronize. So you can really merge and feel this blissful state of being when everything is one. A drop of rain enters the ocean, is ocean. Awareness acknowledging infinity is infinity. In infinite state, all our system functions the best. Everything, the mind, the psyche, the emotions, the physical, is the deepest healer and healing state possible because there is zero resistance. That's why once you feel infinite, once you acknowledge infinity and are or is infinity, invite tension to harmonize with infinity. Trying to be very vigilant and really pay attention if there is any leftover of tension in any aspect. It could be very subtle as well. Yeah, it can be like a layer of energy tension in your aura. It can be a tiny leftover tension in your physical form. Invite all your tissues, all your cells to acknowledge infinity. Now let's support humanity. For that we have to remember that humanity is not outside, because nothing is outside. It's all in our mind. So if I'm acknowledging and being infinity, I can invite to this space wherever I want, and this will affect them to synchronize with what I am at this moment. So before we inviting the whole humanity, let's offer this beautiful space we are experiencing right now, to people that we know, friends, family, anyone we know that needs help. Just invite them to this space to synchronize with this space which we are. And for sure, 100%, they'll benefit from that. There's no doubt. This as well can be done for people who left the body, of course, because only they left the body, but their soul is forever. But maybe they left the body, but they are not balanced. So you're welcome to invite also those who are not here in the physical form to relax with this beautiful space of peace and love. And now let's invite the whole humanity into this space. And humanity, we can say, is 8 billion people, but we can look at humanity as a being, like you, like me, a being. And this being is very disturbed. So let's bring humanity as a being into the circle of love and light which we're holding. Just be present, holding the space of infinite being, and invite the whole humanity to synchronize with that infinite space of love and light. Our mind is a tool of creation. When it only does what we need it, what we ask it to do, it's so powerful, but it's working for you. And when it's opposite, it thinks what it wants, yeah, you're enslaved. So let's keep the mind as our slave in a way, or our helper, by keeping it in the heart, by keeping it infinite, by using it when we want, but not it using us when it wants. Thank you so much for joining. If you're new to the circle, remember that we're meeting every morning, not live in a video or on Instagram, but just sitting and connecting through the mind at 7:30. If you want, just get in touch and I'll add you to the WhatsApp group. This is where we're meeting live, like this morning, 7:30 Spain, and Sunday, 8 p.m. Spain time. This is where we're offering in the Infinite Being Academy training, how to connect to energy, how to coach with energy, how to support yourself and others using energy. And you're welcome to join our program. All those meditation is recorded, and you can join the Infinity membership through our website, infinitebeingacademy.com, and then you can get the meditation even if you missed it. Thank you so much. Have the most beautiful, beautiful day. Remember, infinite being is what you are. Bye.